Today I will share with you how to make your very own Dronie loop using the Insta360 One X, just like this. So let's get started. How to film a Dronie loop. To do this shot, turn your One X on and set it to 5.7K, 25 frames per second mode and press record. Extend your invisible selfie stick all the way, put it out in front of you like this, and now what you're going to do is go from here and move the selfie stick all the way around behind you. And whilst you do that, you're going to look into the lens and smile. And that movement should take around 7 seconds. So something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then hold it there for a couple of seconds, and then you're going to repeat this shot in a couple of other locations. Then I'll show you how to put it together into a loop in editing. How to edit a Dronie loop. On the One X app, tap the first video you want to edit. Here is a quick look at the settings, and it is all set to default. The first step is to trim your video. So go to Edit, Trim, trim the start of your video until you begin to move the selfie stick up, and trim the end of your video until just before you stop moving the selfie stick. And this will give you a nice fluid shot which is always moving. Tap the tick to confirm. Next you need to add pivot points. Add a pivot point at the start of the video in between your feet, and the second pivot point will be above you. But what I want to show you is why some of your videos will spin instead of staying straight. So if I add a pivot point after the selfie stick goes past my head, then the video will spin. So double tap the pivot point to delete it. Now add a pivot point before the selfie stick goes over your head. And when I play it back, you can see the movement is now straight. Next, scroll to the beginning of your video and add speed. So go to Edit, Speed, select 4 times, and drag it until the selfie stick is straight out in front of you. And tap the tick to confirm. Leave the overhead movement as normal speed. Once you go past the second pivot point, add 4 times speed until the end of the video, and tap the tick to confirm. Feel free to experiment where you would like to start and stop the speed effect, because it really depends on where the subject or viewpoint is in your video. Now this video is ready to export, so go to Export, Local, and export your video. Now repeat this process for each Dronie shot you took. Remember, it's trim, add 2 pivot points, add speed, then export. Once you have exported all your Dronies, then you'll need a video editor to put your individual Dronies together into a loop. Any video editor should work, but in this example I will use Adobe Rush. So tap Create a Project, go to Videos, select your video clips, set a name for your project, and click Create. I will drag and drop my clips into my preferred order, and here is the result. To export this video, tap Share, change the quality settings preset to 1080p match frame rate, and then tap Export. That's it! You now know how to make a Dronie loop with your Insta360 One X. Thank you to Karen Cheng for inspiring this video, and I would love to see your Dronie loops, so don't forget to tag me.